Hello YouTube, this is Piper2031, and for this video I'm showing you a very cool papercraft which is of Homer Simpson. This papercraft was created by Ninjatoes, and I actually found this papercraft online. As soon as I saw the picture I knew I had to make it. It's very cool looking. I have to warn you though that this does require a lot of printouts, so be prepared to have a lot of ink and paper on hand. I'll show you the instructions now. Now, if you do want to save a little ink, you might as well just print these out in black and white. The instructions are very detailed. They give you a step-by-step process of how to build it. And the first step, it tells you what you're going to need. It says an X-Acto knife, a toothpick, and some glue. I'm just going to be using some glue and some scissors. They also recommend printing this out in thick paper. I just use regular computer paper. I don't really care. So as you can see, step-by-step process. Step 1, step 2, the legs, then his shoes, then his famous white shirt, his body, his arms, and you can even do his fingers, which is very cool and detailed. Then his head, a lot of steps in doing the head. And then the end process of Homer Simpson. So what? That's 32 steps. Wow. Now I'm going to show you the actual papercraft. What you have to cut out. The first page, you have this nice picture of Homer. Now, I always recommend that when you are going to do a detailed papercraft like this, you might as well just do 2 copies. One that you're going to cut out, and the other one you just use it just to be able to make sure you don't get lost. So, you know, what I like to do is I like to put all the pieces I already cut back onto the original copy, and then I just work from there. When the pieces are cut out, before I start gluing anything, I like to bend every little flap on each piece that I cut out. So that's what I'm going to do right now. To score the actual piece, I use an extra tool, which is a nail file. And I just go over the lines. The file actually makes straight lines, so it's very useful. Like that. I'm almost halfway through, so I just wanted to show you my progress so far. Here are the pants. Then the shoes. Then his shirt, his torso, his arm. I'm still working on the fingers. I don't think my version is going to come out as nice as the version that I'm seeing in the pictures, but I'm okay with this so far. This is what a finger looks like. So it's really difficult to glue everything on without actually having some support. And this is his head so far. his ears, the back of his head. So after a few days of building this papercraft of Homer Simpson, I'm finally done. My impressions so far have been that it's a really difficult papercraft. I thought it was going to be easier, but it wasn't. There's a lot of small details you had to do in building him. I would say the hardest parts were his fingers and his arms right here. Then you had to take a lot of time in building the head. It had to dry properly, but overall it was a fun papercraft to build. I would advise that somebody use tweezers. They help out in building the fingers. Just dabbing a little glue on the paper and then just holding it together like that. But other than that, it was a lot of fun to build. And as you can see, the more detail papercraft, the better it looks. I'll show you his shoes first. Then his pants. His arms and fingers. My papercraft came out a little warped, but I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. I'm used to making a lot of these papercrafts, so they don't have to be all perfect. Then his white shirt. It looks like he has scales. His collar. And then his head. Now this took the longest because there is a lot of pieces you had to wait for them to dry. I didn't follow the instructions with the head. I actually did the middle and then worked my way up, and then I did the bottom. His eyes are really nice, and I really love his nose. He came out really nice, but I did take my time with that. And that's where I did need the tweezers to help glue everything together. His ears are very nice as well. A lot of detail in the head. And of course his hair at the top of his head. Okay, so that's it for now. If you want to see pictures, just follow the links to my blog. And I'll see you guys next time.